Hi, James. It's Leonard, aka the Poker Paparazzi. Just want to give you props for all your morning streams of late regarding the stock market and Tesla. I think it's a great addition to the content that you already put out, and I think your audience is getting a lot out of it. Today, I actually had a question. Since it's Wealth Care Wednesdays, a combination of wealth and health. I think with the whole COVID and financial instability, shall we say, of life in general, I wanted to ask more from a maybe a mental health perspective of your approach of how to stay motivated when things may seem bleak. Because I think with the mental health portion, it kind of drives motivation and drive, determination, willpower, all those things that ultimately hopefully get you to where you want to be, or the wealth side of things. So just want to, hear what you might have to say about motivation. Thanks.
Question is about healthcare, taking care of yourself so that you can keep your financial house in order. I hate to say it, but I don't think I'm a good person to answer that. As much as a good question it is, I don't have any experience when it comes to motivational speaking necessarily, or psychology. Well, and let's put it this way. I'm pretty even keel guy. I don't have the highs, and I don't have the high highs and the low lows that often become associated with those emotions. And so it's kind of this even keel that allows me to see Tesla drop 100 points and I'm not freaking out. So meanwhile, other people on our stream were kind of freaking out. So I don't know if I have the experience to answer that question, but it is a very good question. For me, it's just, I would say, try to focus on the goal. Try to focus on the goal. If you can try to remember your why, remember why you're doing things, it might be able to help you center. Pause. Don't be reactionary. If you find yourself getting heated, take some breaths. If you find yourself anxious, try and take some deep breaths. Might be helpful for you. I don't get in that situation, so I'm just kind of repeating what other people I've heard said is helpful. Taking some deep breaths is basically helping you pause. Some people take the time to pray. And what I see, I don't do that, but what I see that do is it allows people to kind of offload whatever it is they're anxious about. And so I think that's where the effectiveness can be. It allows them to stop worrying about it. And there's value in that, whether you believe if somebody's out there hearing it and responding to it or not. I see value in it as allowing you to not worry so much about it because you kind of think it's handled, and things tend to work out one way or the other. Oftentimes, it doesn't matter what you do about it. It's what's going to happen is going to happen. So Wazy says yoga and stretching. There you go. That's certainly a good way to go about it. Maybe go for a walk, doing some exercise. Anytime you get your blood flowing, it can be helpful. Swim in a pool works great because that gives you a lot of time to just think. As long as you're not going to spend that whole time worrying, if it's a distraction, that can help out. And oftentimes, when we get into those situations where everything is calm and we have time to think, we're able to come up with solutions. We're able to think of things. But I wouldn't want you doing that if you just spend that time worrying and doing things that kind of make the problem worse. But take it from somebody who self-admittedly says, not my area of expertise. So great question. Hopefully that helps out at least a little bit. This was a question asked and answered during one of our Wealth Care Wednesdays live streams. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. or join us on one of our Wealth Care Wednesday live streams where you can ask the question and we'll answer it on the air live. I hope you found value in today's video. If you'd like to find out more about IUL and whole life, check out these videos right over here, and we'll see you next time. Now go maximize your cash flow.